He wore the England badge 85 times. But today, Gary Neville stands accused of taking down our country's own flag while leaving other countries' flags flying high on his own building. At his £400 million Manchester construction site, the ex-footballer turned property developer reportedly ordered the Union flag to be removed from his building, but a Moldovan flag and another remained untouched. Well, Neville says it was about stopping division. His builders say it was an insult and a double standard. What do you think at home? Let me know in the comments. So why was our flag the one that had to come down? I'm Alex Armstrong and this is GB News Originals. Make sure you hit the subscribe button to stay completely up to date. Well, it started at St Michael's, Neville's luxury office and hotel development in central Manchester. Builders put up supposedly 3 flags: the Union flag, a Moldovan flag, and another belonging to a different country that we don't quite know yet. Well, this is a common sight on building sites across Britain. A bit of pride and nod to where people came from. But when Gary Neville, the man who owned the property, walked past and spotted our own country's Union flag, he reportedly got straight on the site's radio. Well, according to a Daily Mail exclusive, he demanded to speak to the manager like some Karen and ordered the Union flag to be taken down instantly. Not the Moldovan flag, by the way, not the other, just Britain's flag, just the flag of our country. Well, workers say they were utterly stunned. One told the Mail, Gary Neville's played for England, but he won't let us fly the flag of the country we live in. They say they were told later to hold toolbox chats explaining the new rules. No political messages, no flags. Because Gary Neville simply says they can't. To the men on the ground, it felt more like a policy and it felt like a statement instead. Flags from other countries could stay, of course, but the Union Jack, the Union flag, well, that's off limits. As one builder put it, people from all over the world work here. We all get on. There was no bad meaning behind it, but this has opened a can of worms. Well, Gary Neville later addressed the row himself in a video on LinkedIn.
Just kept thinking as I was driving home last night that we're all being turned on each other, and the division that's being created is absolutely disgusting. Mainly created by angry, middle-aged white men who know exactly what they're doing. Funnily enough, on one of my development sites last week, there was a Union Jack flag put up, and I took it down instantly. And some people might be watching this and thinking, well, Gary, you're not very patriotic. I played for my country 85 times. I love my country. I love Manchester and I love England. But I've been building in this city for 15, 20 years, and there's no one put a Union Jack flag up in the last 15 to 20 years, so why do you need to put one up now? Because quite clearly it's sending a message to everybody that there is something you don't like. The Union Jack flag being used in a negative fashion is not right, and I'm a proud supporter of England, of Great Britain, of our country, and we're championing it anywhere in the world as being one of the greatest places to live. But I think we need to check ourselves. We need to check ourselves and sort of start to think about bring ourselves back to a neutral point, because we're being pulled right and left, and we don't need to be pulled right and left at all. I've always said this about, I played in a football team with a group of people from Manchester, a group of people from Ireland, Wales, Scotland, but also people from Africa, people from Asia, people from America, people from Europe, and we were a beautiful team, united as one. Brexit has had a devastating impact on this country, and the messaging is getting dangerous, extremely dangerous. All these idiots that are out there spreading hate speech in any form and abuse in any form, we must stop promoting them. We must stop elevating our voices towards them. It needs to stop now and get back to a country of love.
He said he ordered the flag down because the Union Jack was, in his words, being used in a negative fashion by angry, middle-aged white men creating division. Oh, the irony, Gary, the irony. Well, he referenced the Operation Raise the Colours campaign, which encourages flags to be flown publicly, but has at times been linked to outside migrant hotel protests, of course. Neville says he loves his country, he played for it 85 times and is proud of England. But then in his view, the flag had become a political weapon. I'm a proud supporter of Great Britain, he said. But we need to check ourselves and get back to a neutral point. Not my words, those are the words of Gary Neville. His words have caused a massive online backlash, instantly almost. Some have accused him of hypocrisy. The ex-England captain who once draped himself in the flag, now ripping it down and calling it divisive. Critics branded him unpatriotic and a champagne socialist. I couldn't agree more. Others said he was simply out of touch, a multi-millionaire developer telling builders what they can and can't celebrate. And supporters have defended him on the left, haven't they? Saying he was standing up against hate and the misuse of the flag. What does the misuse of the flag even mean? This is Britain. You should be able to fly it wherever you want. But that doesn't change the fact. 2 foreign flags, as we're aware, stayed flying on the building site, and the only one that was ordered to be torn down was this country's flag. This story isn't just about Gary Neville, is it? It's all about the unease surrounding British identity today, when the Union flag, our national symbol, is treated as a suspect, while other nations' flags can stay. It sends a message, doesn't it? It sends a message to many working people. The flag isn't political, it's pride, it's community, it's belonging. But to others, it's become wrapped up in division and protest, particularly by those on the left. Neville says he was acting to stop that division. But in the eyes, I think, of most ordinary British people, he just started a new one between those who feel proud of flying their flag and those who feel embarrassed by it. Those people who think our flag is a racist symbol. So what does it say about Britain when our own flag is the one that has to come down? Well, Gary Neville, of course, says he loves England. His builders say they do too. So maybe the argument isn't really about a flag, but it's about who feels they're allowed to fly it. Well, I've been Alex Armstrong and you've been watching GB News Originals. Please like and subscribe and download the GB News app to stay up to date with the latest developments.
At GB News, we believe in the power of free speech. We're not afraid to ask the tough questions, challenge the status quo, and give you a voice. While others silence dissent, we champion the truth. By becoming a GB News member, you're not just supporting free speech, you're defending it. Please consider supporting us today. Together, we'll hold the powerful to account and make sure that your voice is always heard. Simply go to gbnews.com/support and stand with us for what matters most.